God fucking morning, bass. Good Alright. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. We can't hear you. I wasn't talking. No. Oh no. Anything cool, fresh, new, exciting happening today, boys? In the works. Taking a top 8 later tonight. Taking a chit chat.
Seb,
right now.
why is your ass caked and shit?
Ina, you don't get it. Everyone who says you have to wipe has a lower IQ than me. I have to do my own research to see if wiping is good.
True. Not unfalse. Not unfalse at all. I went to the gym, and I'm even more depressed, sad, miserable, fat, lonely. Lost, tired, anxious, shy, addicted, and stuck. Thanks for advice. Well, you seem to have the energy for typing the same message over and over and over and over again. With me added. So I would recommend shutting the fuck up, alright? I don't give a shit. Fuck off. Okay? Fix your life. Stop whining to random internet strangers. God damn. The cartoon beatbox battles guy commissioned a music video of him getting R-worded by a has-been hotel character for 47,000. I don't know what R-worded is. What the fuck is that? Retarded? What? What the fuck? You got R-worded? You got raped? What, you can't say raped in Twitch chat? You can. The fuck? Sometimes I don't understand. Like, let's say that you were telling me that someone got murdered. You would have written murdered, right? But you can't write raped? Like, what? I don't understand. I do not. I am unable to. Twitch is retarded. No, but you're retarded. Can you not type it? It's not. It's in context. It's fine. It depends on the context. Yeah, you can type it. Like, you're retarded. It's all about context, always. Every single time you're writing something, it's about context. Yeah. You think Twitch cares about context? Yes. You think I will get banned for typing raped in Twitch chat, or what? The fuck? T. Let's see here, we got some clownerinos. Lazarino, Jewel 42, Chankov, Zoop 420, Chrono Ort, Piluch, Tyriel Exo, Mogi Wing, XS KM, Frederisk, and Nidra. Thanks for the subs. Ariz Zebus, 84 months, and Tyriel Exo.
Hello, Mr. Force.
That's
Here's a wee link.
Or 7 years. Yes, 7 years. Thank you very much. No further links, Your Honor. Yeah? No further links, Mamacita. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see. No. And video is unavailable. Who was it that donated this? Mr. Crafting 1. The video contains content from SF Film. That's the Swedish cinema government cinema thingamajiggy. Blocked in my country, basically copyright grounds is what I'm trying to get at. Alright. Can't watch it. Sorry, sir.
I've told you 1,000 times to leave. You won't leave.
Wait a minute. No, wait. That doesn't have anything to do with it. That doesn't have anything to do with it.
As a film is in the government,
why do you continually allow yourself
why do we only have one
because
cinema franchise then?
Another chance.
I feel like it's...
You do?
We're giving you dozens of chances. You keep pushing. And you keep laughing at me. That's why I'm going to tell you. I'm getting an attorney. I'm going to get your ass moved out of here. She thinks I don't have the guts. She thinks I can't live without her. I can move your ass out of here so bright and so fast with a Jewish attorney. You're going to feel like your ass is skinned, baby. You think you're the last woman on earth that I can get?
Never haven't thought about it.
Yeah, well, you better start thinking. I'm turning you over to the next.
Next what?
Next guy. He can have you. I won't be the least bit jealous. Your Mayor Baba bullshit, all your goddamn stay
Sebastian, Cold Hands Eli Force is a Swedish streamer, really though. He is best known for his Hearthstone and Player Unknown Ramtown streams. Every day thousands of nits flock to his parasocial stream.
This is not fake bigger retard player. 26 minutes, this is not scripted bigger retard player. Yes, fake cops and scripted cops.
You out on you, and he's gonna get you out of this house. Get out. And I mean, it was just mortifying. And the camera was rolling. I mean, they had a perfect thing going there. This is pretty exciting. Why are you so offended by me doing something else?
Because I live with a woman, or she lives with me. She doesn't live with other people.
I do live with other people, and I'm going to for the rest of my life.
I know. I'm going to turn you over to them. Don't you see?
No.
What shit? You fucking punk. You think you walk out on me every fucking night? You fucking whore. You bitch. Who do you think I am? I'm gonna do this, live with other people. You fucking shit!
That's when I got my guts. I never took it again. Never. The next time he tried that, I said, "You son of a bitch. You can scream your ass off at the clouds in the sky and at yourself, but you're not going to do it to me. I'm not going to take it anymore." I'd just get up, walk up the stairs, and I'd listen to him ranting and raving down here at nobody. Sometimes it'd go on for about 30 minutes and just screaming out.
I don't know what the fucking context is on this shit. I don't know any of the fucking people. But alright.
How you feeling?
Why are you here?
Because you're a friend, and I should be here.
I'm sorry House used my dad to try and manipulate you. You've got integrity. You aren't gonna change your mind just because you're confronted by my father.
Thank you.
Just like I'm not gonna forgive you just because you come by here and ask how I'm feeling.
You know I've had no choice.
Of course, you had a choice.
Regulations are clear.
And the punishment for violating those regulations, is it death? Because frankly, I'm okay if you get a fine, a suspension, hell, you can spend a couple of years in jail if it saves my life.
You're dying too fast.
Couldn't agree more.
Hey, Cuddy. Having a nice visit?
What's that?
Legionella pneumophila.
And why are you carrying a vial of it around with you?
Foreman was perfectly healthy before he got this infection. Our cop wasn't. He had Legionnaire's disease. Our cop didn't turn into brain food until we cured the Legionella. Legionella slowed down the disease.
Why would that happen?
No idea. Just know that it did.
So you want to infect Foreman?
You're gonna tattle to the CDC?
The meds can't help me, but a disease can? Forget it. Just take the pain away and put me under.
But you wonder I can't monitor your pain. If I can't monitor your pain, I won't know if the Legionella is working.
I'm not consenting to you giving me... What was that?
Wish there could have been a puff of smoke or something. It would have been much more dramatic. Keep your slippers on. Wouldn't want you to cut your foot.
Blind playthrough.
If you had a time machine, how far back could you go and still understand English? In the 19th and 18th centuries,
10
you'd
years.
probably still be okay. This is from the book Robinson Crusoe in 1719.
I, poor miserable Robinson Crusoe, came on shore on this dismal, unfortunate island, which I called the Island of Despair.
That's fairly easy to understand, but you might struggle with slang like battyfang and kickarapoo. And now, your birthday suit actually is a suit that you wear on your birthday. The 1600s is the time of Shakespeare.
Thy natural magic and dire property, unwholesome life, usurp immediately.
Harder to follow, but not everyone speaks like that. You would hear plenty of words you didn't understand, though. The bigger problem for you now is the pronunciation. The sound of the vowels has changed, and the accent is becoming much harder to understand. For example, T is pronounced Tay, and gone is pronounced gone. In the 1500s, people essentially speak like the Bible.
Now therefore, thus saith the Lord, Thou shalt not come down from that bed on which thou art gone up, but shalt surely die.
There are also hundreds of words that didn't mean a thing to you. Before about 1400, you'd hear Middle English, and you would hardly understand anything, written or spoken.
Juan dat April with his sure sorter, the drucht of March had perset to the rotor, and barred every lane and switchly core of which were to engender his the floor.
If you went all the way back to 1000 AD, you'd hear Old English.
Fader ore, thuthe arton helvenum, sie fin nama je hargud, tobe kume fin riche, je wurde fin willo, on erdan swa on helvenum,
Good luck explaining that you need 1.21 gigawatts to get home.
What gigawatts? For the time machine or what? Have you played the puzzle game Turing Complete? I don't remember. It doesn't ring a bell.
This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN.
Borat.
This is Borat, probably the most controversial movie made in the 21st century, but at the same time, it's also considered one of the best comedies.
He is my neighbor, Nur Sultan Tuliakbay. He is paying my assholes.
This man mastered the prank far before YouTube pranks became popular, because what makes Borat so unique is that it features real people who have no idea he is playing a character.
Are you kidding me or what? Borat is giga scripted. Is this guy retarded?
He goes extremely far with his humor, often violating social boundaries and taboos.
Over here, our town of kindergarten.
But his jokes went so far that it resulted in tons of lawsuits and the movie getting banned in Kazakhstan.
Great success.
Borat took satire to a whole new level, so I'm gonna show you why there will never be another movie like Borat.
Is this my house? Entry, please.
But first, we need to get a better understanding of the man
Hey
behind
Black
Borat,
Flag
Sacha
Sam,
Baron
you
Cohen.
didn't say no more links, so here is a link. This link could be a furry link, a transgender link, a Jerusalem link, or in general, a weeb link. Can you guess which link this is?
I could guess, but we're not gonna find out, because I said no further links.
Music.
No.
Tell me.
Ice cream.
Sacha Baron Cohen is a British comedian known for his absurd satirical characters. He rose to fame with the character of Ali G, a British roadman interviewing people such as David Beckham, Kobe Bryant, and Donald Trump. He later played a whole range of other characters, most famously a flamboyant Austrian fashionista named Bruno, the Kazakh journalist Borat, and General Aladdin in The Dictator, not to mention his most underappreciated role,
King Julian in Madagascar. I like to move it.
By the way, he was also set to play Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Frederick Mercury? We like him very much in Kazakhstan. He is a ladies' man.
But he dropped out after disagreements with the band. His characters became famous for asking the most outrageous questions to people who were not aware they have been set up.
Are you allowed to date other members of the team, or do you have to wait till the season is over?
What?
You want to have a drink? You can't drink there while you're driving. It's against the law.
What?
Off camera, however, Cohen is a very well-spoken man with a degree in history, and rarely appears as his real self, often going to talk shows and public gatherings to pull off pranks.
Have fun this evening.
This man literally knows no shame. In 2018, he managed to get an actual US state representative to do this.
Go!
USA, motherfucker.
Cohen's pranks have often pushed one to many boundaries, and though he has earned a lot of praise during his career, he has also built a track record of lawsuits and getting into trouble. And with Borat, let's just say things became a bit more than just a prank.
I mean, at the moment, I think I have the Guinness World Record for the most sued actor in history.
Not in the room yet, sir. Hold on.
This is not my room?
This is the elevator. It takes you to the floor where your room is.
Whoa. King in the castle. Have a chair, I have a chair.
Borat is a journalist from Kazakhstan who travels to the United States in order to learn about the culture. On the surface, he's just acting like a fool to get reactions out of Americans. By appearing himself as this dumb interviewer and explicitly not American, people are willing to buy that he's just from a different culture.
That suit is black. Not.
This suit is not black.
No.
He often makes people cringe with his awkward behavior, and the language barrier creates some genius interactions.
What do you do?
I have spent years in construction. I recently retired.
You are retired?
Yes.
Unlike hidden camera shows, Borat pranks his characters in plain sight, because people don't realize they're playing in a comedy. Instead, they were told it's for an official documentary from Kazakh television, making all of the interactions real.
What type of dog is this?
This is a tortoise.
Is this a cat in a hat?
A central theme in the movie is the cultural difference between the supposedly underdeveloped Kazakhstan and America.
USA, greatest country in the world.
And Borat is simply trying to adapt.
You look like Michael Jackson beat it. Man, you better get going. Can you teach me how to dress? How can I be like you?
What's up with that vanilla face?
Throughout the movie, Borat says the most politically incorrect and racist stuff you can imagine as if it's nothing, and he makes people believe the craziest things, often making you wonder how on earth he got away with making this movie. But just referring to what he does as pranking is a bit reductive, because it goes much deeper than that. By being himself outrageous, he puts up a mirror, because it quickly shows just how ridiculous of a country America is sometimes guilty of being. And so the goal of Borat was not only to make fun of people, but also to be a social commentary, a satire. To use humor, irony, exaggeration or ridicule to expose and criticize people's stupidity or vices, particularly in the context of contemporary politics and other topical issues. Well, at least, that was the goal. The movie became a great success, turning Borat into an international star and a highly quotable fixture of pop culture, precisely because of its black humor.
Highly quotable, indeed. But we can't watch 70 minutes of recaps, we've seen it all. Mr. Who was it? Fucking hello mate, hi. Your link is copyrighted in my country. Video contains content from LDS. Blocked my country. I don't know what LDS is, but it's not LSD.
60 minutes. Rewind.
It usually begins with an emotional domestic breakup, parents fighting over the kids. And then, in the heat of a bitter custody battle, one party charges the other with an unspeakable and frequently unprovable crime, sexually abusing the children. In some cases, no doubt, the allegations are true. In others, a weapon of revenge. It's a story we've done before on 60 Minutes, but this one is different because everyone knows the parents, at least from the movies. The father is Woody Allen, writer, director, actor. The mother is Mia Farrow, his frequent co-star, and the mother of his 3 children, 2 of them adopted. He is accused right now in the newspapers, perhaps later in a court of law, of abusing their 7-year-old adopted daughter, Dylan. Woody Allen doesn't deny having an affair with 21-year-old Sunyi Previn, whom Mia adopted when she was married to conductor Andre Previn. What he does deny is that last August at Farrow's Connecticut country home, in the midst of a bitter but still private custody fight, he molested 7-year-old Dylan.
A gigantic industry has been built on a total non-event. And when I say a total non-event, I mean a total non-event. It wasn't as if, you know, I tickled my daughter or something and much has been exaggerated. I'm saying nothing at all. I mean, I went up and played with the kids, read them stories, did my usual things. We played out on the lawn and you know, had a wonderful time with them. And out of this has grown lawyers and psychologists and district attorneys and private investigators. And I mean, I'm saying it's a multi-million-dollar industry that has sprouted up over a total non-event.
It may be a non-event to Woody Allen, but not to Mia Farrow and not to authorities in Connecticut, who are required by law to investigate every reported incident of alleged child abuse. It is that investigation and the attendant publicity that convinced the reclusive Allen to sit down with us in his Manhattan apartment and discuss the situation, no holds barred.
The allegations are that you took Dylan into a attic or crawl space, that you touched her in her private part. Is there any truth to that at all?
Look, be logical about this. I'm 57. Isn't it illogical that I'm going to, at the height of a very bitter, acrimonious custody fight, drive up to Connecticut where nobody likes me in the house. I'm with a house full of enemies. I mean, Mia was so enraged at me and she had gotten all the kids to be angry at me, that I'm going to drive up there and suddenly, on visitation, pick this moment in my life to become a child molester. It's just incredible. I could, if I wanted to be a child molester, I had many opportunities in the past. I could have quietly made a custody settlement with Mia in some way and done it in the future. I mean, you know, it's so insane.
Allen is cooperating with the investigation, He's made his own psychiatric files and the files of his children available to authorities. He's submitted to a polygraph and a battery of psychological tests. The reports we were shown would seem to support his contention he's not a child molester. Why then would Alan's 7-year-old daughter tell a Connecticut doctor otherwise?
Either she has been coached methodically to tell the story because...
By Mia?
By Mia, yeah. Because first of all, several weeks before it happened, Mia called me on the phone and said, in the course of an argumentative phone call, she said, I have something very nasty planned for you. And I said, what are you going to do, shoot me?
When did this happen?
This happened several weeks or a month before the allegations.
This was last summer?
Yes, this was a month before this happened. And on many, many occasions, over the phone and in person, Mia had said to me, you took my daughter and I'm going to take yours.
What did she mean by that?
She meant by it that I had formed a relationship with her 21-year-old daughter, and she was going to get my daughter, who's still, and I only have one daughter. That's what she meant. She was going to seek her.
So the 7-year-old daughter is not the wife's daughter also?
Yes, yes, absolutely. You took my daughter, I'm going to take your daughter.
Alan contends that from the moment Mia Farrow discovered the nude pictures he'd
All
taken of
adopted.
Suni, she considered him morally guilty of child molesting, even though Suni was legally an adult. A month before the alleged incident with Dylan, Alan says he found this note on a door while he was at Farrow's house for Dylan's birthday. It reads, child molester at birthday party. Molded then abused one sister, now focused on youngest sister. Family disgusted.
Mia wrote that note. That's her handwriting.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Alan says he's always been a devoted father, a constant presence in his children's lives. And he's threatened a lawsuit over a recent magazine article that implied he had an unhealthy obsession with Dylan. Not so, according to Alan, who says if Mia Farrow had problems with his behavior towards Dylan, she didn't raise them when it came time for him to adopt her daughter.
She wrote a glowing, glowing letter, or an affidavit, saying that I was just a loving and a caring and attentive father, and that I was that my adopting Dylan would be great benefit to her. This was her sworn affidavit. You know.
When did she write it?
She wrote it in December of last year.
A month before things exploded?
Yes, yes.
A month before she found out about you and Suni?
Yes.
And what was Mia's reaction when she found out about Suni?
What happened was crazy behavior that became, terrible rage, death threats. Look, if this is not...
Well, I mean, no shit. They adopt a fucking 21-year-old together, and then he ends up dating that... I mean, the 21-year-old wasn't 21 when they adopted her, but eventually. That's fucking weird shit. Like, what the fuck?
Ullrich could see everybody else was in difficulty. There is the leader, and there he comes, the express from Germany. He's going to see a white tornado, and there he is. Oh, he shook his head and thought, no thanks. Ullrich has flown by.
Oh, das wird jetzt nochmal Eis auf den letzten Kilometern.
Jetzt räumt Ullrich richtig auf hier.
Fährt jetzt vorne raus. Gerade eben hat er auch Cedric Vasseur passiert und natürlich auch Marco Ficato.
Nicht umgucken, Jan.
Ullrich now knows two men are coming up behind him, and two of the best climbers in this year's Tour de France, Renge and in fact Marco Pantani, who wants to win this. He's won 2 mountaintop finishes in the Tour before. The Telecom had to win the Tour de France, not just one man, it had to be the team, which is why now at last Jan Ullrich has gone out in front, and really he is showing us the class of a rider we will see for the next 10 years. Ullrich just looking down and keeping his rhythm, checking out who is coming behind. He's still finding a lot of speed. These slopes are still gentle.
Unterlenker fahren, Jan Ullrich, die Startnummer 8, Team Deutsche Telekom, fährt jetzt hinauf. Und ich glaube, den Fehler, den wir gestern gemacht haben, den können wir revidieren. Jan Ullrich wird diese 13 Minuten, 13 Sekunden gegenüber Cedric Vasseur gut fahren können. Und heute, aller Voraussicht nach, der neue Mann in Gelb sein.
Bjarne Riis today, all he can think about at the moment is surviving. Started talking to him, and Pantani said, look, I'm doing all I can at the moment. I can't close the gap. The man's riding away from us.
Jan Ullrich pedaling towards the top in the great manner of Eddy Merckx, who won this Tour de France 5 times.
Well, he is now starting to stretch out that lead. 55 seconds as they went into the tunnel, and that is what the riders face, that final little zigzag up to the finish line.
He is conquering this mountain today, and no problem at all. Now, for the first time in this Tour de France, we're seeing a different face on him. One of absolute determination to pile drive the rest of the Tour into the ground. He's driving as best he can.
Das gibt jetzt mit Sicherheit eine Entscheidung, vielleicht sogar der erste Etappensieg im Verlauf der diesjährigen Tour de France für Jan Ullrich.
He does so impressively, sits back on the saddle and powers away.
Who's now riding into the yellow jersey, no doubt about it, with the yellow jersey now 1 minute 25 seconds back. He's got a Lewis jersey. Olano is also back in that group at 1:25. Bjarne Riis has been dropped by Ullrich. Ullrich is riding into the yellow jersey at the moment. Richard Baron this morning started 1 minute 30 seconds down on Ullrich. Even if he catches him, he will not take the yellow jersey. He'll go to the young German. This tremendously talented man who's been passed out of the champion of the world is now showing in the world's greatest bike race at last year's second place was no fluke, but don't forget this is only stage 10 of the 1997 Tour de France, and it's a long way to go to the Champs-Élysées on Sunday week.
Well, you can see the difference in the speed just looking at this group and looking at Jan Ullrich in front. This group now is just surviving. All they want to do is get to the finish and hope that the time gaps aren't too massive. But Bjarne Riis today, you can see the suffering. He's looking at the camera. He knows, I'm not supposed to be here. I don't want to be here. But today I can't rival my own teammate Jan Ullrich.
Blocking the road. Get out of the goddamn way. Probably blocking the shortest route, with like the min-max route sometimes.
Now the gap is 1 minute and 15 seconds over the two chasers, and I'm sure a lot more back to Bjarne Riis and the rest of the peloton.
As he comes now up to 1 kilometre to go, this stage is going to be his. He won the time trial stage, penultimate stage of the Tour last year. His first Tour de France, he finished second. Eddy Merckx says one day he will win the Tour, and I don't think anybody would disagree with that. But today he's thinking only of claiming the maillot jaune of the Tour de France, and that will give him a great starting point.
It's quite remarkable to see this man. Very often a world amateur champion doesn't go on to the top of the professional ranks, but this man was champion of the world in 1993. He had an awful hard time trying to keep his training, trying to keep his concentration.
As this wonderful little rider from Germany, a man who I think is probably the best cyclist we have seen on the bike for many, many years. He's ridden all of them off his wheel on the climb today. And all
okay, he's stalling the fucking last kilometer. Holy fuck. Alright, he won. Like, Jesus. Slowest bike I've ever seen.
Hello, my name's Dennis Fuller. I'm here to tell you about my new company and my new product, Golfers Mate.
Already seen this one. Already seen it.
まあそういうことだし、ほれ、ちょっと抱っこしてみ。うわ、組まれた。足。よし。本当に来た。かわいい。私もう3年生だもん。達成をかけさせて。何して？レゲ、ストップストップ。
Was poo-poo. Ski, Vasp 4, Airfuzz, a forehead killer, Kowalskill, Mats Minor, and Benjix, Thank you boys, Squalthar, 2 years. Polska Gorom, Blood Trail, he says. Thank you very much.
Now Mick Foley as a best-selling author. It seems like you have a little...
I think he just ordered some chicken chow mein.
No kiss before marriage.
Oh Allah the Almighty, Allahu Allah, protect me and guide me, Allahu Allah, oh to your love and mercy, Allahu Allah, Ya Allah don't.
Now go. Let the legend come back to life.
It's me. Bernie?
What the fuck took you this long, dude?
You got 3 people owning more wealth than the bottom half of the American society. That is insane. And that has got to end.
Let's go!
It's as if some evil demon decided to take over the human species and drive them to self-destruction. And much of the world is trying to counter it.
Hello there. I would like to thank the following patrons: The White Rabbit UK, All Ether, Atreus Kakoa, The Xylex, Kalpa X, Louise, Dosher, God King Engineer of Beaver Kind, Nabil Masood, Mr. Bear, Nathan Lax, Hunter Fernandez, Scooby Snacks, Matt, Nicholas Carlson, Nick Guy, Alvaro Garcia.
Alvaro Garcia. Fake. There is no God. Hens 1G, thank you for 7 years. Phil Strong Man, thank you. Sure. And Morelia Evie with the 5 years. Boop. Enjoy your hobo badge.
My brother Forrest is a compulsive liar. He's disconnected from reality.
Forrest is manipulative and takes advantage of anyone he can. Forrest has been living in my deceased granny's house in this little room we call the cave.
This is the cave. This is Forrest's bed.
Forrest sleeps on the floor on a mattress that is stained. He has the windows blacked out with no light.
Last time I was in there were piles of laundry.
Oh no, they're still there.
It's just completely unlivable. It's gross, it's dirty.
Cigarettes on the floor, a little food station here.
I swear I've looked at the same mac and cheese plate for 7 months. It was supposed to be temporary so he could find a job and get his own place, but he never did.
He's been living there for 4 years and counting.
Forrest is completely content living in my granny's house until he's forced to move out. He likes to play video games all night, and I'm pretty sure that's why he sleeps during the day. Forrest has never had a job and paid his own way.
Forrest is a hypochondriac and will not leave the house because he's afraid he'll get sick.
The only thing Forrest has been diagnosed with is depression. And if you lived in a cave for 23 hours a day, I think you would be depressed too. The only time Forrest leaves is to go out and get cigarettes.
He's paranoid about COVID. He uses COVID as an excuse not to leave the house.
Forrest takes it to the extreme.
He wears 3 or 4 or 5 masks.
When I see Forrest do that, I'm just like, is he serious right now? On the way to the Dr. Phil show, he used a whole bottle of Mom's hand sanitizer. It's not just like a little dabble, he's like icing a cake.
There's no doubt in my mind that my brother's completely comfortable living the way he is.
When Forrest told us that he would rather be homeless than have to get a job, we were all repulsed and appalled.
He's told me he'll live on the street if he has to. My sister and I both have careers and we're both successful and have goals and aspirations. I just don't know where along the way that my brother got lost.
I love my mom, but she enables Forrest. She's a bit of a pushover. That's why he knows he can get away with anything he does.
Forrest is very, very good at manipulating people, especially my mom.
My mom brings food to Forrest once or twice a week.
I don't think buying Forrest food is necessarily enabling him, but I do think that her paying for his phone bill and buying him cigarettes is enabling him.
My mom doesn't have enough money to support Forrest. She barely has enough money to support herself, but she does make sure that the bills are always paid and there's a roof over his head.
My mom pays the electric, water, and gas bill and any other bills that need to be paid. The problem with Forrest is he has been spoiled his whole life.
My granny spoiled all of us, but Forrest was different. She paid his rent. sent all of his bills, she would hand him money.
Forrest got so used to my grandma spoiling him, he grew up with the mindset that everything would always be handed to him. He has no motivation or drive to do anything.
My sister and I would never allow Forrest to take advantage of us, and he knows that. Anytime he tries or even thinks about it, we shut it down immediately.
In Forrest's eyes, he can live rent-free and be completely away from society because my mom is taking care of him.
Forrest is 30 years old, and my mom providing and buying food for him cannot go on forever.
Okay, now here's the $64,000 question. Why is he that way and you two are not? You two launched. He stayed on the launch pad. Why?
Honestly, we're confused ourselves. We were raised the same, we grew up the same, so honestly, we can't tell you.
We're not sure where he got lost, but...
Did you two lock him in the closet and beat the out of him every day or something? Seriously, he is behaving like a 12 to 14-year-old child, no life skills, no ability to do anything because he hasn't gotten out and done anything at all. If we put him out of the house today and it was raining, he would just get wet.
Right. Oh, yeah. Or he would call our mom and ask to stay over there because, you know.
Barring her coming in and rescuing him,
right. He would be stuck.
He has no clue.
Right.
And you don't know why. No huge trauma, no. Nothing.
Just the spoiling.
He won't even touch a doorknob. I mean, he gets his sleeve down.
Right.
And he's living in a petri dish. I mean, look at this living room. God knows what fungus is growing in there.
Right. Yeah, it's gross.
And so he's okay to live here, but yet he's a germphobe.
Right. That's what we don't understand.
That's why we believe the whole thing is just an act because, you know, pre-COVID, pre-everything, he was still doing this, so.
He wouldn't attend family events, Christmas, Thanksgiving, nothing.
He would actually.
True. Explicit 7, thank you for 1 year. Forsen bro fist, Forsen E. It's not a bro fist, it's a cringe fist, man. But thank you. Taza, Camp C1 with the prime sub, welcome. Kenny U and Eternal Valley. Welcome back. Puck, 3 months and cunts with his arse out. Today we're going 466 views. Yeah, I don't think so. Fuck off. 50k plus views. My god. Hey, Trim Pot, thank you for 1 year as well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We are good here. We are chilling by the microphone. Alright. Oi, is it Tekken 8 today? Is it Tekken 8 the finals today? Or right now? Starts in 20. Man, we gotta warm up our minds for I don't see it. I'll look real quick. No, it's not. It's not today. I'm gonna finish Sleeping Dogs. Yes, we're finishing it. I just looked. It is today, but later. What time? In how many hours? Alright. English, motherfucker. It's 7 my time now. It's way later. Way later. 1 hour. That's way later. In 20 minutes. Why not just Google that shit? Because I don't know what the tournament is called. 2 hours from now. Alright. We'll see. We're continuing our playthrough. We started yesterday of Sleeping Dogs. Definitive Edition. I guess remastered. I never played the original, but we're doing it. We're doing it live. Fuck it. I'll rewrite it. Do it live. Sleeping Dogs. Lethal Company until Tekken. No, I am done with Lethal Company. We have already done the latest planets. Okay, but do okay. Automatically saved, they said. Hi, Angry Dragon, Optal, Ibrahim's MMA, and Wook Viking, 1 and 3 months. Thank you, boys.